We spent 2 days in Detroit, and here is the amazing vegan food we found. First, of course, we had to go to Detroit Vegan Soul, and this place was pretty awesome. It's kind of outside the city, but there was a really cute bookshop right next door, so you have to check that out if you go. When you go in, they only really do takeout. So you go up to the kiosk and you order on the kiosk, and then you can eat inside. They do have seats, but it seems like primarily it's takeout. So when we got it, we ordered on the kiosk and then they took it out to us, but it was like all packaged up like it was meant to be takeout. But we still ate in the restaurant and just unpacked it there because they do have some tables in there. So we got the soul food platter, which had some collard greens, which I think I'd never really had good collard greens before because these didn't taste like what I thought they were gonna taste like. And then rice and beans and some really sweet and spiced sweet potatoes and some mac and cheese. All of this was super delicious. We all really liked the mac and cheese. Oh, and a little cornbread was in there as well. I think it honestly could be like one serving, and then we kind of split it 4 ways. So everyone only got a couple bites of each thing. But when we asked, they said it was kind of like one heavy lunch or like 2 light lunches, basically. We were gonna split it between 2 people. But it was really delicious. And we got the bacon cheeseburger, which was 10 out of 10 for me. Loved that. I only got a quarter of it because we also split that 4 ways. But that was super good. We got the barbecue tofu ribs, which I'm a big tofu person and I do really like barbecue. So this is really good. And I think what really made it was the kind of char lines on the tofu. I think that was really good. And the barbecue sauce was delicious as well. And then we also got the Caesar wrap, which was delicious. Really good amount of sauce. It was very saucy in there, a lot of mayo. Really, really good. And a nice touch in that wrap was the croutons. Never had croutons in a wrap before, but that just kind of made it for me. It was really good. Then, this is not really a vegan restaurant we went to, more kind of like a bonus, fun little spot. We went to the Whitney, which is a famous mansion in Detroit. I think like Detroit's most famous mansion. And upstairs, they have a ghost bar with a very fancy cocktail called the Witching Hour. I would highly recommend it. We really enjoyed just sitting in that area and chilling and relaxing, listening to the piano bar. I think it opens at 5, but they kind of served us a little earlier just because we were there and hanging out. But would highly recommend the Witching Hour cocktail and the ghost bar at the Whitney. We also headed down to Campus Martius, which we took the Q line down there, and that's kind of in the city center. And they have a cool little park area with a little snack bar kind of thing. We did get some vegan snacks there. They have seasoned chips and guacamole and salsa. And we also got waffle fries. And they also had a big, beautiful onion ring stack, which we did not get. But all of that was super fun. And I'm a big Aperol Spritz fan, so I got an Aperol Spritz as well. And it was just a fun vibe over there with some cute snacks that can be vegan. And then for dinner, we went to Pie Side, which was phenomenal. So this is a pizza place, not completely vegan, but almost all of their pizzas could be made vegan, which was awesome. And they had 2 cheese options. They had Follow Your Heart cheese, or they had cashew cheese. So we got a margarita pizza with Follow Your Heart vegan cheese, and that was really, really good, really nice and melty, and just a delicious margarita pizza. And we also got the insane cauliflower pizza, ICP pizza. We got that one with the cashew cheese, and that was really good as well. Really interesting flavors with a balsamic drizzle on top and cauliflower on it. And on the menu, it did say it was supposed to come with red sauce, but it did not. So unsure if it was because of the cashew cheese or what. That was delicious. And we started with the cheese bread. And with the cheese bread, they gave us the option, just like the pizzas, they gave us the option to choose between Follow Your Heart or cashew cheese. And for the cheese bread, we also chose the cashew cheese. And that was delicious. It was like noochie, like lots of nooch on top. I just thought really great flavor. The pizzas had delicious crust, not too thick and heavy. It was like pretty light, but still that square size that Detroit is known for. So when we went to Detroit, we stayed at the Inn on Ferry Street, and this was a great kind of like bed and breakfast style spot. So in the morning, we went down to breakfast. They had a nice buffet laid out with lots of breads and some pastries. So we did some bagels and some bread with different spreads. There was some jelly that you could put on it. But when my parents booked this spot, they actually reached out about a vegan breakfast, and they said that they would be able to do just egg, but they did not end up actually doing that. So it's just letting you know that like if you did stay in this spot, I think they would be willing to do that, but like maybe a reminder would be good, because I think they forgot by the time we actually got there, and it was not a big deal. We still ate the stuff that was out, the fruit and the breads and all of that, and it was a great breakfast. And then we hit Condado for lunch, and this was just a 10 out of 10 experience. I'm a big taco burrito bowl person, and a huge guacamole person. So when I saw that you could do a guacamole trio, I was all over that. So we got the traditional guacamole, the pico guacamole, and the strawberry fields guacamole without the goat cheese. And if you get the full size, expect a lot of guacamole. It was so much guacamole. And the best part was that everyone got their own basket of chips, which honestly ended up being way too many chips, but what a nice thing to not have too few chips for the amount of dips that you have. So all that came out. We also got the margarita flight with traditional strawberry and mango margaritas. And then we got our build your own bowls. So we all decided to do build your own bowls. Everyone did it a little differently. So you choose a base. We all did rice and beans for the base, and then you choose a protein. So I did the Thai chili tofu, so did my mom, and then my sister did the smashed tots, and my dad did the vegan chorizo. So I think everyone loved it, super delicious. And when they came out, they were also super colorful with all the different salsas. There was a pineapple salsa and a corn salsa, pickled red onions. Some other toppings included lettuce and tomato, cilantro and onions, fajita vegetables. There was just plenty to choose from. It was absolutely delicious. Big fan of Condado. Huge portions as well. Also, we asked the waitress about vegan cheese because there wasn't any vegan cheese on the menu, and she said she's also lactose free, whatever, and she keeps asking about vegan cheese. They haven't done it yet, but I'm hoping it is coming, because that would be pretty big if you could do some queso on there as well. But I do have to say, like, I think there was something to it being very light and refreshing as a burrito bowl, and I really enjoyed that too. And then finally, we went to Cold Truth to get some ice cream. So this ice cream is made out of oat milk, and coconut cream, and it was just kind of the thickest, creamiest vegan soft serve I've probably ever had. It was so delicious. And they had lots of fun flavors: vanilla, lavender, coffee, and chocolate. And you can swirl some of them together, and then they coat them in toppings.
We got a lavender coffee swirl with Biscoff, and we got a vanilla with Oreo. Woo!
It was stellar vegan ice cream. Big fan, creamy, great toppings, and I would highly recommend the lavender and coffee. It's kind of like a lavender latte, and I was a big fan of that. I thought it was delicious. There were lots of vegan spots we did not hit in Detroit, so maybe I'll have to make a part 2 eventually, but we were super happy with what we found in Detroit. As for vegan options, I think especially Pai Sai and Condado really stuck out to me. I would return to both of them without a doubt, and I would love to go to Cold Truth and get some more of that ice cream. So thanks for watching, and I hope you find some awesome vegan options in Detroit as well.